Hey, good evening, everybody. Jeff here with Defensive Shooting Skills. Just wanted to do a follow-up part two to the part one that we did on Saturday with Mike Visser. A lot of information there, guys. You know, proper grip, proper technique, proper trigger pull, dry fire practice drills that you can use to keep that neural pathway connected between your fingertip and your brain. I want to talk to you guys about a couple other things that you can do to help your training. You know, ammunition's hard to find. Can't go to the range as often as we should, so we have to do the best we can. So what I like to do is tell people, start out some of the things that you can do at home when practicing and training is one, practice loading magazines. Get some dummy rounds, some snap caps, take that magazine, load that magazine, unload it, load that magazine. Do that till you get that nice muscle memory, that neural pathway connected. I mean, think about it. How hard is it to load magazines normally? Imagine what it's going to be like under stress when you're sweating. It's going to be 3 times as hard. Hands are slip, ammunition gets slippery. Another thing I tell people to practice is inserting that magazine into the firearm. You want to take and you want to make sure that magazine is inserted and properly and seated properly. A lot of times at the range, we have people that have a misfire or something. They think that they've got a bad round, and they go to empty it or rechamber another round and come to find out, or to clear it, that there was never a round in the chamber to begin with. So that's another thing you can do. Seat that magazine. Slap that thing up in there. You're not going to hurt the gun. You don't have to hulk it, but just make sure that it's seated nice and good. Nice and tight and secure. Also, another thing we tell people they can do is rack that slide. Practice racking that slide. A lot of times people think that they may have had a bad round or a misfire is this. They rack that slide and they do what's called a half rack. They pull that thing about halfway back, let it go. Had enough to cock the firearm, but it did not have enough to put a round in the chamber. So they go to clear it, and there's nothing there also. So pull that slide back as far as it can go, and then just let it go. Don't ride the slide. Don't pull it back and then slide it forward. Don't do one of these. Pull it back as far as it can go and let it go. Pull it back and let it go. So those are some dry fire things you can do at home. Other things that you can do at home is just practice lining up your sights. Take your firearm, make sure that it's clear, make sure it's empty, pull it up and line up those sights. Pull it up and line up those sights. You can get a training gun like this one here from USCCA. They're about $35. The nice part about it is this. They actually have, if you can see it here, sights that you can line up. So you can practice lining up your sights. You can also practice your grip. Last thing you want to do is, be sitting there going, okay, which kind of grip do I need? How do I need to do this? What do I need to do? A lot of people do that. I mean, if you're in a defensive situation, you're not going to have time to try to get your grip. You're just going to pull up and get that grip. So that's one of the things that you can do on your own is practice that grip. Pull up, get that grip. Pull up, get that grip. Pull up, get that grip. Do it over and over again. All these things, these dry fire drills that you do, will help you to succeed. They will help make you more proficient. They will help you to become more comfortable with that firearm. That's the key thing, comfortability. They say the epitome of stupidity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. With firearms, it's almost the opposite. You want to do the same thing over and over again, but you want to do it correctly because you ultimately want to achieve the same result. So with that being said, this is just kind of a little quick part two to Mike's part one from last week. Glad to have Mike here, man. That guy is a world encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to firearms. Absolutely incredible. So we're lucky to have him. Glad he was on our channel here, and you'll be seeing a lot more of Mike. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message us down below. I would appreciate it. Also, like these videos if you like them, and we appreciate it when you do. And reach down there and hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell for notifications whenever we have a new video come out. Looking forward to it. Send us your ideas, things that you would like to see in the future. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Stay safe. God bless, and take care.